What's up, y'all? Fibonacci Farms here. Lovely Puerto Rico, man. Just vibing out with the dogs. Sitting underneath the mango tree. Thinking about things as usual. What I'm thinking about today is, because you start to see all this stuff like bombs being dropped, Tomahawk missiles costing millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, which this money can just go to educating, helping, doing all this stuff. So it's just sad to see. And what's even sadder is the psychological warfare going on of these minds. And I'm talking about all you Trump supporters, because you guys are the ones that were like swallowing the pill thinking he's gonna come help you, he's gonna come do something for you, he's gonna come try and make America great. He's a businessman, and all businessmen, to make it to those levels of business, are corrupt and greedy. And the sad thing is you guys can't wake up to even see that still. You'll see him get his cabinet, you'll see him do all this shit, you'll see him just start doing war, which is big business. Surprise, it's big business. I mean, he was out there boasting about how his technology, we've got the best technology 5 times over. And who wants war? None of you guys want war. So if you are sitting there right now and you want war, and you're still about Trump, you have psychological oppression going on, and you're standing up for your oppressor saying, yeah, well, I mean, come on, there was no kids in that hospital, what's going on? No, you just don't understand that. You don't understand this world that we could have, and you're feeding into that is causing all this. You need to be anti-war, man. What the fuck? I mean, you're waking up today, what? You're going on Facebook, you're watching some videos, you're watching this video, and what? You're scared? You're coward. Coward. I feel safer. Someone told me, I feel safer with Trump now instead of Obama. What, you feel safer? Like you're feeling in threat on your way to go get your Starbucks. People that live in fear here in the U.S. that aren't being bombed, is just ridiculous, because that's what they're selling you, man. They're selling you this fear. They're selling you this, there's an enemy. And I mean, anyone can look at just research 9/11. I know that's old school shit, but go back to it. Have you seen the evidence? I swear we need to, that's how you can evaluate if you have a diseased mind or not, is going back to 9/11, looking at all the info that's surfaced over the decades. And if you say, yes, this was a terrorist attack done by these guys. I mean, if you look at the Building 7 that fell, you look at the Pentagon being bombed, all these things, man, none of it adds up. And if you can't see that, you're a problem, man. And if you can't see that, all your other views are going to change as well, because you're going to have all the same views that they want you to. Because if you're swallowing that pill of, oh man, there's terrorists out there, don't get me wrong, but they're being created, they're being funded. They got fleets of Toyotas, they got $1 million bombs and rockets, and and they didn't get this, how do they get this? They're being shipped it. They're being fed supplies, they're getting funding, it's just all common knowledge. And you guys all got to wake up to this, man, because there's a bigger picture going on, a way bigger picture going on. You're honed in on the macro. So then what it comes down to is, what do we do about all this? What do we do about all this? Because half y'all are going to be like, you know what, Bobby? Yeah, I agree with everything you're saying. And they understand me, and we're all giving each other high fives, and we're liking each other's shit. But then we have all these other people, All these other people, the know-it-alls. Oh, I know. I'm not saying I know everything, but these people, they know everything, and oh, they want to get into the schematic. Everything is complicated. Everything is difficult. Well, you got these Sunni rebels, and they came in here, and then that happened, and then blah, 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 and then they're justifying everything with this speech of just retardedness. Well, you know, the world works like this, and blah, blah, you know, and it's nonsense. No. Wake up every day. You don't need none of that shit. You need food, water, shelter. That's it. That's it. You don't need war. You don't need to know what's going on over there. You need to untune from that. That's how we stop all this. You untune from it. You know? And, you know, that's why basically at the end of the day, I urge you, man, to go off grid, man, because I've been trying to explain this shit to people for years and years and years, you know, and at the end of the day, you got too many messed up minds, man. There's psychological warfare. The best thing you can do is lead by example, to where that's why I'm taking my family off grid. I'm living off the land. I got mango trees, papaya trees in a tropical environment like us humans are supposed to be in. And at the end of the day, I'm just going to live by example, and I'm safe. I'm protected. They can feed this world. They can have that world. They can get all this nonsense, you know what I mean, and feed into all this nonsense and tune it into their consciousness every day. Make it reality, because they're all tuning in, Yeah, but you know what? You know what I'm going to make my reality is this, man, love. I'm going to surround myself around good people, not tune into that shit ever anymore. And, you know, start living the life I want, you know, and let y'all just sit there and swallow that pill and just, you know, but I'll just say, man, I know where it's going. I mean, I can read the future, because the future's pretty easily read when you just look at our politics and look what's been going on the last 30 years. It's all going the same direction. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to see the future. War is guaranteed. You don't got to sit back and be like, oh, are we going to go to war with Russia? Oh, I don't know. Oh, my gosh, we're on the fence of going to war. No, guess what? We go to war. We go to war. We've been at war. War is always going to go on because we're giving these people power. Until we start realizing this is what's going to be. This is going to be what it's going to be until you want to make a change. Until you want to make a change. You want to sit there and justify this shit. You want to sit there and say, well, Trump's just doing he has the balls to do what other president. No, you're fucking retarded. You're fucking retarded. I'm sorry, I said it. You're fucking retarded. Trump doesn't like you. He doesn't have your interest. Doesn't care about you. He wants to kill people. He wants to poison people with chemicals. He's deregulating shit because he's a businessman. And businesses need him, and they need each other, and they're going to deregulate shit. And you know who it's going to affect? You. With your poisoned little mind, tuning into TV, saying, oh, well, Sunni rebels come into Turkey, and they go this way, so we need this, so we got to drop all these bombs. No, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. You're a fucking idiot. You don't know what the fuck's sitting in your fucking suburb, not worrying. I feel so much safer with Trump drinking your Starbucks. Oh, I feel so much safer. You know, when there's Tomahawk missiles, whole cities and countries being destroyed. You're fucking idiots. You're fucking idiots, man. No reason for war. There's absolutely no reason for it. I'm just getting sick of y'all, I'll tell you the truth, man. Getting sick of y'all, you know, you just ain't got no clue what's going on. Your mind is being led. I mean, the psychological impact of what's going on is very, very sensitive. Very sensitive. Your mind is very sensitive and controlling and manipulated, and you gotta free it. You gotta free your mind. You need to turn off those TVs, man. Get outside and start to think. Start to think for yourselves. Start to understand what we really need in life, man, and start painting this beautiful picture that's going on. that we can all be living on the land. We can all be doing the things we love. We can all be playing games and having sports and doing creative things. We can all be having all this, but instead, you want to fuel the enslavement system and give these people power with your mind. You're giving them power with your mind. It's mind control at its finest. And if you're pro-Trump, that's you. If you're pro-war, that's you. Until you can break that chain of saying, yeah, all of these presidents are fucked up. None of them are going to have our inch. This whole left, right, liberal, this, the conservative, that, blah, 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 all that bullshit. If you're still feeding into it, then you got a diseased mind. You need to figure shit out, get back to the drawing board and say, how can I free my mind? And, you know, get outside, get into nature, get back to the land, eat clean food, eat clean water. You're being poisoned. Air's being poisoned. Everything's fucked up. These corruption and cancers, everything's a fucking business for you guys to die, and you guys don't fucking see it with your diseased minds, man. I just can't take that shit anymore, man. I'm glad I saw this years and years ago. And I'm glad and thankful every day that I can bring my family to a sustainable lifestyle where I sustain myself. I don't need that shit. I don't need war. I don't need GMOs. I don't need poisoned air. I don't need any of that shit because I'm giving back to the earth that provides for me. And I'm saying thank you every day. And that's what matters. That's what matters. Not war, not GMOs. They're not feeding the hungry. GMOs are not feeding the world. They're feeding Walmart, and they're just feeding the cancer systems, and they're feeding poisoning of the mind and making these kids grow up without productive thoughts and creativity, man. And you guys just don't, man, you guys just don't even see this shit, and you just don't care. You don't care. And that's what y'all gotta do, man. You gotta start waking up to these atrocities, man. Waking up to what's going on to you and your family and your brothers and your sisters and all you guys. You gotta start waking up to this shit, man, that you're being poisoned. You're being systematically attacked. You're no one's friend. You're not the politician's friend, man. They don't love you. They don't love your kid. You're a product. You're a product, and you know what? They got things for you. They got pills, they got cancer, they got diseases, they got mind suppressing shit, they got mind manipulation, they got all this shit planned for you and you don't even know. They're playing chess and you're eating glue in the corner picking your nose. That's what's going on, people. And you're like, well, I don't know, this glue tastes pretty good. You know, this glue tastes pretty good, I don't know. And they're playing chess on your mind and on your kids and on your future. And you're just over there eating glue with your boogers in the corner, man. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. You don't even see it. Get up to the fucking chessboard. Get up to the chessboard. I'm playing chess. I'm playing chess with these motherfuckers. I got out of those Babylon environments, came to the land, said, I don't need you. I don't need you. I sustain myself. I sustain myself. I don't need your shit GMOs. I don't need your shit wars. I don't need your shit cancer. I don't need your shit pills and vaccines. I don't need your shit. I'm stepping up to the chessboard and saying, you know what? I got a plan too. Not only that, I'm doing moves. And I got plans, people. It's just going to take some of you. It's going to take some of you. So I'm trying to wake you up, man, and you all see the terms wake up, and I'm trying to get you guys up to this chessboard. Pawns are powerful, powerful plays, man. If you got any of you chess players out there, you know a pawn will ruin your whole fucking day. I'm trying to be that pawn that ruins their whole fucking day, and I'm trying to have an army of pawns. And then we can step up to bishops and queens and start doing shit. But if y'all are fucking eating glue in the corner, then none of this is gonna happen. You know, so we need you people to rise up, man. Start understanding this shit. Start getting sustainable. Saying, I don't need your shit. That's the power move. That's you stepping up to the chessboard and saying, let's play. Moving a piece saying, let's play, motherfucker. Because by doing that, if you're not trying to live, if you're not farming and you're not getting back to the land, you're huffing glue in the corner, eating glue with boogers in your nose because you're not even playing. To play, you need to start sustaining for yourself and saying, I don't need you motherfuckers. I don't need your fluoride water. I don't need your GMOs. I don't need your war. I don't need your cancer. I don't need your shit. So get up to this chessboard, man. Start playing with me. And once we have chess players, I got plans, man. I got plans of attack. We can do moves. And I got it, man. And I got it, man. But we're gonna need to play this game of chess. We're gonna need to play it. So get up here with me, y'all. Get to the land, man. Start working together with friends and families. Start understanding what's going on with your guys' minds and what's going on out there. Some of y'all lost causes. I mean, I'll say it. Some of you are lost causes, man. I'm not even talking to you. Call me crazy. Call it what you want and be like, I'm going to eat my greasy GMO-soaked fries and, you know, hey, what do you mean? I got a job and I get drunk on Saturdays and I watch football on Sundays and I don't see nothing wrong. Yeah, okay, so get the fuck out of here. Your oppressor's gonna be knocking on your door one day and your whole life's gonna change. And the beautiful America that you love and you can be so ignorant about as you storm around, I'm scared with your Starbucks, that ain't gonna be pretty anymore. That ain't gonna be pretty, another 5-10 years? Fuck no, you ain't gonna have that beautiful little world that you love so much. Then you're going to be, you know, then you're going to become, Bobby, what's up, man? I need to get to the land. I need to, all this shit, man. Everyone's got fucking cancer and sick and dying and all these autism my kids got autism now, you know, and like, and when I've been sitting here trying to tell you this shit for years. So get to the land, get sustainable. Start playing chess with these motherfuckers before your world is changed one day. You're going to wake up and there's going to be war, there's going to be disasters. There's going to be cancer. There's going to be all this shit. And you're feeding into it, man. So detach off these systems, man. Try and keep my videos short today. But, man, dude, this is only the tip of the iceberg, man. I need you guys to start realizing shit, man. Start watching my videos in a collective whole. All of them, because all of them in its entirety will kind of have my message of what I'm trying to get across to you, the way that you can see this free world, the way that you can break your mind away, the way that you can start taking your mind back, because there's two types of oppression, psychological oppression and economic oppression. First, we got to do the psychological oppression. Then we can do the economical oppression. And if you're lucky, you might just get spiritually awakened and get enlightenment. Then your life is going to be fucking beautiful in this chaotic world. And I can help you towards that too if you're open. If not, I don't care. I'm fine. I'm happy. I got my kids. I'm sustainable. I got land. I got a house. I got all this shit. I'm not rubbing it in. I'm just saying I don't care. I don't care if you're like, oh, he's spiritual. Oh, you know, like, oh, what a loony guy. Yeah, you know, wearing his Seed of Life shirt, you know, or whatever. I don't care. I don't care how you view shit. Because it don't affect my life. My life is great. I'm doing all this shit for you, man. I'm doing this shit for you because I can tune everything out right now. Walk bare feet on my land, eating bananas and papayas in this nice tropical environment and tune off all that war, all that bullshit, all that shit won't even exist to me. And as that world gets chaotic and more suppressing and people are suffering, I won't care. I won't even know about it because soon I'll unplug all this shit. If it wasn't for you guys, I would unplug all this shit. Unplug it all because it does nothing for me. I don't even try and tune into it. The only reason I kind of tune into it is so I can kind of show you guys, hey, this shit's fucked up. Other than that, I don't want to, man. I'd be tuning off right now. I wouldn't even be making these videos. I'd be tuning off like, You know, none of this shit exists. I'd be walking barefoot. I'd be that weirdo. You guys would be like, this guy's a weirdo. He's just sitting in the hills, vibing out in nature every day, loving life, teaching his kids, learning from nature. Nature's learning, teaching him. His kids, I'm student to everything and everyone, asking questions, looking at the stars is what I'm going to be doing. Because I already got a hint of that path, and I know that's where it's at, man. That's what purpose is. None of this shit that you're feeding into is purpose. None of this shit is gonna help you ascend, man, and go where you need to be going. Mentally and blossoming inside and blossoming in your mind. You're not doing it. Your minds are being constructed. You're not blossoming like a flower in your mind, man. Beautiful things can happen in there. You're conscious, man. Can tap into conscious, man. God's conscious, man. And you don't even know. Poisoning yourselves. Drinking fluoride water, eating GMOs, just fucking poisoning yourself, breathing this chemtrail air, not detoxing yourself from these environmental chemicals that you're being onslaughted with every day. Detox, there's ways to detox all this shit out. You need to be doing it so your mind can be free thinking and be thinking clear and understanding this shit and getting on your path. Getting on the path to righteousness, path to enlightenment, where pure happiness is, man. Even in this crazy, chaotic world, when you get a touch of that, man, you have nothing but hope. I got nothing but hope for the future. Now I'm a big dreamer. Now I have a plan. I have a plan to flip this whole world upside down. I can't do it right now because it's time, patience. I'm being taught patience right now. But I have it, man. I understand it, and I see it, and I know a way, and it's through selflessness of being desireless. I don't need shit. I don't need nothing, man. I got land, I got fruit, I got shelter, I got electricity. I'm good. I don't need nothing else. So with that selflessness, I know how to infiltrate that selflessness into this system and help people, and not only that, destroy this system. So come join me, man. Join me. Let's get our numbers up. Let's get our numbers up on this chessboard. And then I can start putting my plan into motion, man. I already got a couple people I'm going to be working with on this plan. And we're going to start the very infantile stages of it. And it's going to get growing and it's growing. And as you're over there picking your boogers in the corner, eating glue, this plan's going to be going on, and when you're ready to flip and come join the team, go for it, because we're going to be battling these people head on in a game of chess. And I got the pieces laid out, and it's going to be a headless design to where there's no stopping this shit once it gets going. There's no stopping it. It is going to flip this system inside out, but it's going to take you freeing your mind from the psychological oppression going on. Psychological oppression. Say it again, because that's what's going on in your mind. Your mind is fragile, man. You're tuning into these TVs, you're tuning into your environment, you're tuning into what society should be. Break your mind of that. It don't got to be any of that. It's all lies. Come join me at this chessboard, man. I got plans for the future, man. I hope you guys resonate with this message. I hope you guys understand what we're facing out here. You don't need war. Trump isn't here for your good. You don't need any of this shit, man. You need to start being sustainable. Do what you gotta do. I don't care if it's plant one tomato tree. That's a start. Start somewhere. Start thinking about positive things. Start manifesting this future. Start tuning into guys that are talking positive. I'll do some positive videos too. I got positive videos where I'm talking about a beautiful future. What I vision on a beautiful future. So guys, get with me, man. Come play chess with me. Come help me. I need people, man. I need people. I need whatever your skill sets are. Start gaining skill sets. I don't care if it's internet. I don't care if it's music. I don't care if it's music production. I don't care if it's construction. I don't care if it's articulating yourself well. Whatever you got, give it to me, man. Come on, let's do it. Let's work together and let's start fighting this. I love y'all, man. Have a beautiful day. Get into nature. Free your mind from those television sets. Free your mind. And let's start making change, y'all. I love you, man. Have a good day. Peace.